Hey guys, it's Nigel here from Aquarium Central and welcome to another Friday of our live unboxing of fish. We've picked some goodies out. We're going to get into it straight away and see what we've got. So starting off, we have your local Barramundi. So these guys are really cool at this size, as you can see on the front of the nose there. Got a really nice cool white stripe down the front of the nose now. It will fade out as these guys get bigger. And do remember, this guy gets over a metre long and he will eat anything in his tank that's half the size of him. So local Barramundi, really cool fish. They sell out really fast, so come on down and grab some. Next, now this guy here, one of my favourites, does have a home in the aquarium, and this is your little sucker fish. So this is your golden sucker. These are really cool at this size. They're 9 centimetres long. Now these guys go really, really well in those cichlid tanks. There's nothing out there that will clean better than these guys. They do have a nasty habit of trying to eat fish slime, which the cichlids tend to push them away. But these guys will keep you clean, your tank clean, unlike any other fish. Certainly cuts down the maintenance here at Aquarium Central, where we have over 100 tanks to keep clean. All right, next we've got is some Odessa Barbs. Now they're really good size at the moment. They don't show any colour in the bag, but they get a really dark red, some black band in them. They're really cool fish, a little bit of black in the body as well. In the bag, of course, they're just showing that silver coloration, but otherwise they're quite a pretty barb. All right, we just wanted to show you these. We've got these every day of the week. But this is your Cardinal Tetra. Now, the reason we're showing you these week is because of the size of them. Some of these guys would be pushing 4 centimeters. Cardinals, they get a little bit larger than your Neon Tetra. And of course, that red goes all through the body rather than halfway through the body like you see on the Neon. So much nicer Tetra in my opinion. Really good size at the moment, as you can see in the bag. They're really fat and healthy as well. All right, talking about Tetras, again, we've got a couple of these in our front display tank in the shop. Now, this is your flame Tetra, but it's not your standard flame. This is your golden flame Tetra. Now, this guy here gets a nice gold, yellow body on it compared to your regular flames, which is silver and red. This is sort of a golden color and to yellow with red. With food, feeding them color-enhancing foods certainly helps bring out that color. Tetra color bits will really color them up. As well as some of those Hikari Vibrobites, stuff like that. Really, really good. Of course, the Super Color Flake also does an incredible job on these guys. All right, now we've got a sort of the fighters come in. And we've got some really nice looking, these are Dumbos. You can see the ears on the side of this fella. Nice big white ears on it. This one here is sort of a blue color. It is a placat Dumbo, short fin. Another one here, another male. See the ears on it? That's why they call it Dumbo. See those fins? Another bluish colour one. Another bluish colour one here. Nice and healthy fish though. Nice big Dumbo ears on them. Look at that one. Really big, nice white big ears. Again, another bluish colour one. You can see why it's placat. It's got that short tail. But they're really cool males. These are all the males. Alright, we've got 5 of those come in. We also did get some Half Moon. Now these are the full big tail Dumbos, these guys. So this is a lavender Dumbo. You can see why it's lavender, that purple coloration. Really good Dumbo ear on them. And it's the Half Moon. It gets the big back tail on it. It's not a placat, so it's full size. And we've got a couple of those in. Another one here. The other one's probably the pick. This one's a lighter purple. The other one there certainly has a little bit more pink in it, a little bit more shine in the color. Nice fish though. All right, something cool. Really love these guys, and these guys are really good characteristic fish. They really present well in the shop. And this is your Halfbeaks. Now these guys have come in as a golden Halfbeak, but look at them in the bag. I think they're actually platinum Halfbeak. Let's get them into a tank. We'll have a good look at them. They look like your little garfish that we used to catch in the creek when we were young. Got that real long snout on them. You can see it there inside the bag. Really cool fish. You do have to feed these guys your live feeds. They don't take too well to your commercially dry food. But Daphnia, it's really easy to get, really easy to harvest, and really easy to do on your own is your Daphnia. These guys love it. They swim around and just smash that Daphnia. All right, next we have some Dwarf Gouramis. Now we've got a few different types of these coming today. And looking at this guy, it's a coral blue. Really nice blue males. Little bit of red edging on the tail. That's a coral blue dwarf. Next blue one here is your neon blue. So your coral blue is almost full blue. Your neon blue is blue with the red stripe. All right, so again, these are all males. Now we do have females for these in the store. All our Dwarf Gouramis, we've got females at the moment. So you can get some pairs if you want to give it a go at breeding. You can buy male and females on our site, all pairs. They work out a little bit cheaper when you buy them as a pair. And this is your flame. So your flame is full red. It's got a little bit of blue on the top fin. Now, just remember, these guys are in a bag. They are stressed out, but you can see the color in them. Imagine what they're like once they get in your aquarium. It's a really metallic, iridescent color as well, and really shines up really well under lighting. And then you have your standard dwarf gouramis here. So it's a little bit, very similar to the neon blue, but in reverse, more red in the body with blue stripes. So really cool fish as well is your little dwarf gouramis. Again, we have females for all those in the store at the moment. All right. Okay, moving on. Talking about gouramis, these are definitely a favorite here at Aquarium Central. We buy them every week, they're available. And this is your little chocolate gouramis. So this guy here is very, very placid, very tame, doesn't get large, he's very quiet. But you do need to keep it in some of that really soft water. They do really well with Indian almond leaves or black water. They can be a little bit temperamental if you just chuck them in a standard aquarium. But once they colour up, if you have a look through some of our videos on Facebook or on YouTube, you will actually find videos on our website of these guys, what they look like once they settle into our tanks here. Okay, more gouramis. Okay, so we had the chocolate. This guy's another little gourami. This is your licorice. Again, not showing much in the bag, but he's sort of almost a chocolatey colour as well, and he's got that little stripe through him. Doesn't get big. This is a nano species. It stays really, really small. Does really well in those nano aquarium. And this is your licorice gouramis. Now, they're all huddling into the corner there. Really hard to show you the colour of those, but they're a really, really cool fish. We've got sparkling gouramis as well if you're after a collection of nano gouramis. All right. So angelfish. Okay, so what we've got here is your green or your black-green avatars. All right, so as they get bigger, they do get that little bit of metallic green speckling through the body, green around the gills. Nice, actually. They look quite healthy, these. And at the moment, we actually have these on clearance on our site because their fins are a little bit short, but they'll all grow back. So if you're looking for a bargain, an opportunity to get these, because they're normally quite an expensive angel, now's the time to buy them, because we have got a sale on them because the fins are a little bit damaged. And if you look at them, they're really about the same as any other angel that come in, do the transit and handling. They do get worn down, but they grow back. These are really cool. They sell out. These guys sell out in the shop every week. It's because we have them in there with our discus. And this is your African butterfly fish. And you can see why they call it butterfly. When you look from above, they've got those little wings out the side, those fins. Now, these guys will hang around the top of your aquarium all day long. Any insects that sort of land on top of the surface, they're going to smash them. They're really opportunistic eaters. They love the bugs. They love the insects. They're really cool to watch if you throw something floating on the surface and watch them smash it up. Really easy to keep fish. Really got lots of character. Not lots of colour, but lots of character. All right, we're on to some of our live bearers, some of our guppies. Now, we sell a lot of guppies here at Aquarium Central. And what we have here is your platinum red-tailed Dumbo. So the Dumbo, see that male there with that big flapping ear on the side. They do get a little bit of blue tinge to them, particularly if you put them out in the pond. They'll get large ears and they'll get a bit of a blue when you're looking down on the top of them. They'll grow a much larger tail as it grows. These are juvenile young fish. But this is your platinum Dumbo. Some of them have really good ears, some not so good. But see, look at that one there in front of the camera now. It's really nice. Next guppy. Now, it's hard to see here probably on the bag, but these are really nice this week. And this is your blue metal snake skin. Now, on the camera here, outside and under the natural light, it's sort of got a bit of a green to them. Once you put them in the tank, there's that bluish green. And you can see why they're called metal. It's that black, metally blue body up there shining away on them. Bit of a snake skin body, that tail then into that full blue tail. All right, another one here. Haven't had this one for a couple of weeks. It's the violet blue mosaic guppy. So this guy's nice blue and black, violet coloration. Gets a big tail on it, this guy. Sometimes they call them half moons because they do get a really large tail. But it's a violet blue mosaic. You can see that mosaic tail on them. Really nice guppy. These guys tend to stand out. Do have a little bit of Dumbo here on some of those. We don't advertise them as Dumbos, but if you have a look in the bag there, you can see some of these actually have a bit of a Dumbo ear, and you can see that blue reflection coming through now. All right, so next smart one here, this is your green cobra. Okay, so we have these every week. They are popular. Got a real snake skin body, again into that snake skin tail. Some people call them green snake skins. So this is your cobra. So nice color. We do males and females for these. So you can buy, again, both male or female, all pairs on our website. And when you buy it as a pair, they're a little bit cheaper for you. All right, we have got some special pairs of guppies coming in lately. And these ones here, absolute stunners once they're under the lights. Not sure if you're going to get the color there, but these guys here are your albino platinum blue guppies. They get a really, really blue, shiny tail on them once they're in the aquarium, and a real white body. And of course, they're albino, so they've got that red eye. Really, really iridescent looking fish. Now, again, we don't always get them. Here they are. This is the females for them. So if you want to breed them, we've got both male and female at the moment, but they do sell out really fast because they aren't something we can get every week. Now, if you've been following us on Facebook or YouTube and you've been seeing our guppies come out every Friday, you will see we have been buying the Luminous Tiger Guppy every week. It's one of the most popular guppies at the moment. Really colourful body, really metallic, amazing tails. Now, we were unable to get females for it, but the good news, but this week we have male and female. Now, the males aren't as impressive, but we do have still some of the really big tail males in store. But these guys here, they're just younger, that's all. They're just smaller. They will get a larger tail. These are your metallic body, you know, that luminous shine on them. You can see that tiger tail on them. That's your males. Now, we do have better males than that already in store, but they are older males. These are younger. I would go with these. They are going to grow the tails. And then we've got the females for this. So everyone's been wanting these. Can you get girls? Can you get girls? So we get the messages. Can you get the girls? Here they are. All right. Now, I know some of these are going home with me. Okay. So there will be some available, but not many. If you do want some, watch out for them online or jump in your car and come down to the store and grab them before they get online. All right. A couple of other special guppies we've got in today. We've got some red lace. All right, so these are actually albino red lace, and again, we've got them in pairs. So we've got your male there, your red lace, but this is the albino red lace, okay, and the female. These guys aren't cheap $1.99 guppies. These are $50 pairs. They're a collector's item. If you want to breed something and sell them back to the pet shops, we can't get these all the time. So come on down, buy yourself a pair. They're very easy to breed. They're very easy to raise. Get yourself some of these guppies. All right, and here's another one, another albino. So this is an albino red tail snake skin guppy. So this is the male, trying to show him off to you there in the bag. Beautiful big tail. You can't quite see the snake skin pattern on it. It is albino, but the good thing with these as well is we do have the females as well. And check it out. This is the female. Now look at the tail on it. It's huge. It's like a male. It looks like a male. But it's a female, so this is a very good line to breed. So if you want to breed these again and sell them back to the pet shop, they're not something we can get every day. This is a good choice to breed. Okay, moving on. All right, so we've had all your other assorted different males and stuff coming in. And what we've got here is an assortment of just different females, okay? So these guys here, they're not pure lines. So they've certainly probably been with all different types of males. So you don't know what you're going to get out of them, but they're just your everyday females. And as you can see, we've got some blacks, we've got some red tails. Looks like some sunset male in there, female in there, sorry. Tuxedo red tail. There's a few different types of, so come on down, grab yourself some females. You can see they're all preggies, ready to go. You don't even need a male. You can take these home and they'll actually keep dropping babies over and over again without a male. Now these are really cool, but they can be quite aggressive, but they're a really, really cool live bearer. This is your Sailfin Molly. So we've got a few bags of these in. I'm only showing you one bag. Your Sailfin Molly. So we've got some black marbles, we've got some golds, really big sails on some of these, which you can't see in the bag. But when these guys put on a display of aggression, or if they're displaying to a female, this huge sail comes up on top of the fin, and he'll circle around the girl and sort of wrap that sail around and swim backwards and forwards. Really cool, but they are a very large molly, and they are quite aggressive. So you do have to have the right tank for them. Beautiful fish though, definitely worth coming down and have a look at them in store, because I can't show them on the camera there to you, unfortunately. The double bag, so the reflection of the light sort of hides the fish. All right, so but if you do like mollies and you do like to have them ones that are a little less aggressive, we have this one here. It is a mini molly. This guy here is your gold dust, all right? So it's probably the most popular mini molly because it is half black and half gold. Gold in the head, black in the tail. And this guy is not going to get as large as the others, and it's certainly not as aggressive. So if you like your mollies, another live bearer, another one, easy to breed, come on down and grab these ones. All right, let's keep moving on. We are getting to the end of the live boxing. We're trying to go through, as we said, every week now. We just pull out one a bag. We don't do every single fish that comes in. It just takes up too much time. But what have we got here? Oh, these are your killifish. So these are your blue killifish. Looks like in the bag there might be one girl, maybe two girls, mainly males in there. Nice little size. And you see the colour of them in the bag there, the flecks of blue. Really nice bits of yellow, lots of spotty on them. Really hard to see in the bag if we've got both male and females, but I think there is. Another one, this is your African Cichlid. So this guy here, they come in as an electric yellows, and I do want to talk about these ones a little bit. The electric yellows have been in Australia here for a very long time. They're absolutely one of the most popular African cichlids. Beautiful, bright yellow, black top tips all around the fin. Doug down on the Gold Coast, well-known breeder of them, is retired now, was known for his electric yellows throughout Australia. The laws to bringing in electric yellows in Australia were lifted, so they now can be imported, and everyone was excited about new lines of electric yellows coming into Australia. What they weren't aware is what you're actually coming into Australia is a hybrid version of the electric yellow. So if you have a look at these guys here, they're what we call here at Aquarium Central, and it's what we label on our website, yellow labs, because they're not an electric yellow. They don't get the black, they only get little bits of it, but they actually are a brighter, cleaner yellow fish. But we call them yellow labs. The Libidochromis, basically a hybrid species. They have been crossed with the red zebra over in the Asian countries to bring in more colour into the fish. This is why we are seeing albino versions of these everywhere throughout the country, is because they have been hybridised. But you do get a prettier fish, a nice, clean, look at them there. Look how clean and yellow it is. But what's missing? The black on them. You can see, if you look carefully, some have got little bits of black on them in the bag there. But, you know, a true electric yellow should be showing lots and lots of black on the fin. Okay, so these are nonetheless a very, very stunning fish. We do sell them. We sell them what they are, yellow labs, and they're a really good price at the moment. I think they're around $18, and you can see the colour on them, bright yellow. If you're after a yellow fish for your African display tank, definitely these. Just don't cross them with the Australian electric yellows. That line is going to be very, very hard to protect now that we have these imports coming in. So talking about African cichlids, now people ask us, can you get me an African that's green? And it's very hard to get. Now there is the gazelle, and it's probably the greenest of all the African cichlids. However, the polystigma does quite well when it matures as well. Now this is the juvenile coloration you're seeing in the bag. It's also the female coloration. So if it's female, this is the color it's going to stay, this really cool mottily color. But if it's a male, it will colour up, and you will get this metallic greeny blue throughout the body. And besides the gazelle, it's probably the next greenest African cichlid you're going to get. Feed them Super Colour Flake, and it doesn't matter if you've got a male and female. They will all colour up really bright, and they're quite a larger hap species. So you do need one of those quite large tanks for it. All right, so that's it for Africans. Normally we get lots of Africans in. We actually had a lot of them come in on Tuesday, so we don't actually have them for the video. But for those who follow us on YouTube, after this video is finished, we are going to do a bit of a walk through the fish room, have a look at some of the stuff that's come in. Unfortunately for you Facebook followers that are watching, because we are live streaming on Facebook, we will end the video at the end of this box. And if you do want to watch the rest of the video, and definitely want to stay and watch the discus. Amazing discus came in this week, but we'll have a look around the room, see what else come in. But back to this live box on feed. What we have here is your Calico Lionhead Ranchu. Okay, so we had some really good ones come in last week. A couple of good ones in this one as well. Some really dark marbling, some nice reds. Now these guys are your 6 centimetre size, 5 to 6 centimetre Calico Lionhead Ranchu. Now you saw a video on our Facebook. You saw the featured fish. If you look on Facebook, you'll see featured fish this coming out. Or well, was it last week's featured fish? Was our Calico. That's what these guys will grow up to when they get big. Really big, stunning fish. But these are the small version, the cheaper version. All right, I've got some larger goldfish here. These are your black orandas. Okay, so they get that big knobbly head on them, and you can see in the bag there already a big chunky heads on these guys. So these guys are your 12 centimetre orandas. They're your black. Little bit bronzy looking in the bag, so hopefully once we get them in the tank, they are black. They have been in a white box, so they have lost their colour. But yeah, really cool fish. Next we have is your Shubunkin. Okay, so these are your 12 to 15 centimetre shubs. Okay, so shubs are like a tricolour comet. Really stunning fish when you put them in the pond. That red will go a lot more red in the pond once they've been out in that sun. Beautiful fish, lots of blue coming in the body, black speckles, oranges, red. They're a very popular goldfish. They do get long flowing fins compared to regular comets. Beautiful fish. Now, we do have a special order for these. Ladies ordered 15 of these, I think, but we still have 10, 20 more left over after she picks out what she wants. If you get in early before she gets here, get the pick of them. All right, so this is the last bag for our live unboxing today. So we left a good one, particularly for some of our followers that are really into these kind of fish. And this is our Oranda tricolors. Now look at the colors of these guys in the bag. So this is your Oranda tricolor. So tricolor meaning 3 colors. So we've got white, orange, and black in one. Look at the black eyes on that one there. Black mustache. He's staring right at the camera now. Absolutely cracker fish, that one. So if you want that fella, you let us know. Jump online. Come down to